Hello, Senior Stoner fans. Happy Thanksgiving. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Puffco Peak Pro Diamond Dab of the Day. Hello, everybody. I hope you're safely at your destinations or you'll get there soon. Please, you and your families, you and your friends, you yourself, have a safe, happy, and healthy Thanksgiving. Are you your own worst enemy? Well, if you are, you're not alone. You are sabotaging yourself. We all are. We're sabotaging our vitality and we're sabotaging our purpose. What do we do about it? Well, first we got to acknowledge what we've been doing. How are we our own worst enemies? Well, we give ourselves harsh judgment and criticism. It's a complete and total killer. Others may be judging and criticizing us, but not as bad as what we do to ourselves. So next time the negative tape starts to play, simply take a breath and change the track. If your worst enemy is yourself, when it comes to judging or criticizing, choose to listen to something else. I can't do this because I would do it, but excuses. Sound familiar? There's often a need that's not being met, and excuses are the product of fear. What's the actual need? On the other side of excuses is often your freedom. Identify the common excuses or reasons we keep telling ourselves out of fear, and understand that fear is normal, but we need to move. We need to move forward. After all, we'll never know unless we actually try. Scarcity and lack. This can show up in many ways, from undervaluing your offerings to not investing in yourself. It can also be a feeling or a sense of inadequacy because you think you're not doing or being enough. It's an insidious problem. Pay close attention to how this may show up in your life. And remember, you can always choose new habits to build and to choose to tear old ones down. You can be better. But being yourself should just be enough. We tend to sell ourselves short. Do we have passions, wisdoms, expertise we share with people, but we hold ourselves back because of insecurities, doubt, or even shame? Well, stop it if you do. We're our own worst enemy when it comes to selling ourselves short. People need us. They need us in our authenticity and boldness. We give others permission to shine and to be human when we let ourselves do it first. How many times have you said yes to something when your gut was screaming at you to say no? Boundaries. They're essential to our success in every way. By honoring our various boundaries, we're honoring our purpose and our path. Remember, every no is a yes to something more nourishing. So practice mastering when to say no. Manage your boundaries. And always remember mindfulness. Have you fallen into a rut and a routine? Well, shake it up a little. This is your life, and it's happening now. Succumbing to mindlessness in autopilot mode is not the way to fulfill your dreams. Even meditation can be an essential part. Doesn't have to be the commonly thought of meditation. It could be 5 minutes. Shift your awareness back anytime you catch yourself wandering and watch the benefits unfold. Similar to being or living mindlessly, not setting clear intentions for your endeavors is a way to hold yourself back and become your own worst enemy. So what are you doing and why? And most importantly, how do you want to feel while you're doing it? Whatever it is, before beginning your daily tasks, maybe ask yourself a few questions. And if there isn't a clear answer for one or more, perhaps you need to reevaluate that item's place on your list. We all have deeply held beliefs that we either intentionally or unintentionally ingrained in us from a very early age. I'm supposed to go to college. I'm supposed to get a desk job. I'm supposed to earn a lot of money and take care of my family until I retire. Whatever it may be, check and see if they actually are your beliefs and what place they have in your current life. Release yourself. Release, purge the outdated beliefs which are not supporting your vision. Then you can be free to create new ones. We often choose the people we surround ourselves with. Not surprising that they can have huge influence over our success, our beliefs, our feelings, and even our internal stories. Remember to go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. And if you're smartest person in the room, it's time to find a new room. Surround yourself with like-minded people whose lifestyles are similar to the one you desire. Folks who are dedicated to following their purpose, who walk their talk, and who will not co-sign your BS. You are your own worst enemy when you let unsupportive people dictate what's best for you. And remember, repeating anything that isn't propelling you to the next phase of evolution on your path is not only a choice, it's also a definition of insanity. Go back and determine which negative aspects of your life keep repeating themselves. Only then, and only then, can you know what's causing it and what you can do to make things better. We need to remember, humans are their own worst enemies. But if we check ourselves daily and begin to free ourselves from the handcuffs and shackles of harsh personal beliefs and issues, then we can slowly begin to grow. The second we realize that we can always do something about a bad situation, boy, that's the goose pimples. That's when the magic happens, because that's the time you can truly grow into the person you truly deserve to be. Boy, it's something. So many of us are our own worst enemies. It's not even a funny thing anymore. It's horrible. For whatever the reason. Hope you enjoyed today's discussion on being our own worst enemy and maybe how to stop doing it. You know what to do. Send a subscription, join the family, hit me with a like, and a Thanksgiving comment would certainly be nice. Here we go on red for Thanksgiving, Turkey Day. Remember, everybody, you can only do the best that you can. But, and here's the but, if you're doing things against yourself, doing negative things to yourself that are going to impede your growth, don't do it anymore. You've got the power. You've got the choice. This is the Real Senior Stoner. Let's make a good choice and do great things for ourselves this holiday season. Cheers, everybody. And once again, happy Thanksgiving. Cheers. Have a great day, everybody.